All right, Wolfpack Friday WOD Talk coming at you here Thursday night. Starting off with the same complex that we did on Wednesday with snatches. Now we're going to do it with the clean. So we're going to do the deadlift plus the full clean from the floor plus a hang clean. These should be squat cleans as long as we can pass into the squat motion, unless we have like an injury or a limitation of some sort. But with these complexes, right, we're working on extension and catching in the bottom of our clean, the speed under the bar, so we want to be able to squat these if we can. So just like you guys probably realized in the snatches on Wednesday, the first deadlift does make an actual pretty big difference or fatigue factor with the full clean, right? You're kind of going up and then down and then up. And when you go into that clean, a lot of things are out of whack, right? Bar path is a little different. You're driving the momentum of the barbell down and then having to recreate it back up. So it is kind of funky. So again, start super light, get a feel for the complex. It might feel better because it's a clean, a little bit more of a natural deadlift hand position. But we don't want to build too fast too soon, right? And be out of position, be out of whack, and this EMOM kind of gets wasted. So again, as we track the barbell down to the ground, I noticed a lot of people on Wednesday with the snatches, right? They deadlifted the barbell up, kind of out in front of their body, kind of a lackadaisical deadlift because it's pretty light. So that way when they return the barbell to the ground, they followed the same bar path, and it was actually a little bit out in front of their legs, which caused them then to extend with the barbell already out in front. So make sure that as you deadlift the barbell up, you're following that good, clean barbell path that you normally would, and then you track it back down the exact same way. That way you're still staying in that vertical root of the bar, and you're not getting leaned forward and messing up the entire clean. I don't think going down to the ground really fast and trying to create momentum that way is the way to go. If anything, control it down a little bit more. Keep that stretch reflex like you would on a cycling a deadlift, so that when you hit the ground, you're ready to explode back up like a rubber band, right? I did a couple myself where it was light, and I kind of just like slammed the barbell to the ground, and it got me all out of whack, and I had a lot of momentum going forward, and I ended up snatching the barbell forward in a funky position. So good deadlift up, control it down, right? Retrace those same positions, and then when we tap the floor, we're ready to go all the way back up into the hips, into that full clean, okay? And then obviously with the hang clean, the power again is limited. The legs are fatigued from the first two movements, so we've got to, right, slow down to the knees. As soon as we hit the knees, that's your trigger to go. Another thing we see with hang cleans is people, when they're thinking about it, they're trying to do perfect technique, they go down to the knees and then they pause on the knees, and then they try to recreate the energy from the knees from a dead stop, and that's also a lot more challenging. So get set from that top position, right? Power position. When you're ready to go, track the barbell down to the knees, and then right when you hit the knees, you revert right back into the hips and you go into the clean. So I think focusing on those things after we kind of experienced it on Wednesday, it's going to help our cleans on Friday go a little bit better. Build up if you can. Still should be clean quality reps. If you're proficient in this movement, you can obviously push the complex. If we're still learning the movement or getting comfortable with the cleans, then keep it light, keep it perfect, snappy. Make sure you're catching that squat in a good position. Chest is up, elbows are in front, and we're good to go. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we got a very open written workout. So last year, if you did the open, you did the 15-minute AMRAP of jump rope and wall walks. I think it started at 3 and it increased by 3 or so up to 21. So 12 minutes seems like a long time on these two movements. The open workout was actually 3 minutes longer, so it's a great opportunity to get some good volume in for these movements if they throw the workout back. It's also a good opportunity to work on pacing these 1 to ascending rep schemes, because 10 double unders is super fast, 1 wall walk's fast, 20 double unders is fast, 2 wall walks is fast. And you can really get ahead of yourself on these two movements, especially the wall walks, trying to go way too fast early because they're short sets. So I would anticipate the first 3 to 5 rounds going really fast, 2, maybe 3 minutes, sub 3, if we're proficient in these movements. So you can get a lot of work done really fast, and that can also kind of deteriorate your wall walk speed as we go. So be smart about your pace. Use the double unders as your rest period, your breathing period, right? It's far less energy to do a double under muscularly, right? You're not walking your entire body up and down the wall. So the double under should be your, quote, rest period, where you try to recover a little bit, breathe the heart rate down, break these up if you need to, if they're a fatiguing movement, so you can attack the wall walks. One thing I've noticed that help wall walks a lot is when you're ready to go, right? You're on the ground. As soon as you're ready to get into that wall walk, we press up, we get up the wall as quick as we can, and we come right back down. Obviously, this comes with technique and comfort in the movement, but if we spend less time upside down and under tension, and we get right back down the ground, we can rest a little bit longer, right? Rather than trying to go slow, right? Maybe you're trying to conserve energy in the beginning. You go a little slower, it's going to fatigue you more. So I like to say, as soon as I'm ready to go, press off the ground, I'm up, hit the line, back down, chest, and then I rest, okay? And then I go back up when I'm ready. So maybe try to speed through these a little bit, but again, don't get too far ahead of yourself. So again, great opportunity to get some volume on these movements and get through some double undersets. Other than that, it's going to be a great workout. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. We've done a lot of wall walks, so it's a good test to see kind of the work that we've put in. If you get up to the round of 10, that's 54 reps. That's the same as the open. So that's obviously going to be a pretty challenging task, but work your way through it as best you can. Have a great workout. We'll see you in the gym. Peace, Wolfpack.